All right, welcome back everybody. So this is a compressor for the 2006 Acura RL, and today I'm going to attempt to replace the magnetic clutch on this unit, replace it with the one in the car right now. And the reason for that is because the magnetic clutch on the vehicle for some reason has malfunctioned, and I don't want to have to replace the entire compressor, because in order to do that you'll need to evacuate the refrigerant, and with the new compressor you have to put in 3.5 ounces of lubricant oil, and it's a lot of work. And so, if we could just go ahead and dismount this magnetic coil and replace it in the vehicle without disconnecting all the refrigerant lines and all that stuff, it'll make the process a lot less complicated. So I'm going to go over that, and hopefully this video will help you with your effort. Alright, so this is the magnetic clutch for the the AC compressor, and how it works is this thing takes power off the engine from the belt, from the serpentine belt, and whenever you engage the magnet, this thing sucks in and starts taking power from the engine to run the compressor. And the only difficult part I could see is there's actually a specified clearance, so I'll have to get the other tool to measure the distance. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this bolt and take this out. Alright, and just for your information, this is a 10mm bolt, and I'm gonna hold the ring steady, the clutch, and use an impact driver to take it out. So there, the bolt is out. We use the impact driver, and the plate comes out. You can see there's a spline inside. Now there's a retaining clip that keeps the clutch plate in. So we gotta use one of these. I'm gonna need both hands. So we remove the outer retaining ring. Look inside, there's an inner retaining ring. So we get that out as well before we can pull the clutch plate out. So we moved the inner retaining ring and the outer retaining ring. So now it's just a matter of pulling this assembly out. And I'm not gonna force it, I'm gonna use my puller tool, which I don't have on me right now. Alright, more to come. Alright, so I got my puller tool, and we're going to try and extract the unit. So this right here, this is the magneto coil. Well, the magnetic coil, and it's a clutch plate. So when electricity is coursed through here, the coils create a magnetic field and draws in the clutch. Now there's another snap ring in there. You could see that in there, and we're going to remove that and take this ring out. Then go get another tool. So half the ring is out, but the other half is wedged in. Welcome back, everybody. This is day 2 of our magnetic clutch replacement. So we got this part out of a new compressor and we did a test fit yesterday and it works perfectly. So we're gonna attempt to extract the old one, install the new one. Now this is we have to go in here, you can tell, and that bottom piece is the compressor and magnetic clutch. For doing so, we'll have to loosen the serpentine belt through that pulley right there, tension pulley. And so I'm gonna show you the end result because I'll need 2 hands. So before moving the serpentine belt, it helps to have one of these torque arms, and you pull on that second pulley right there from the top. This is the primary pulley from the engine takeoff, and this pulley, and you turn it counterclockwise. You loosen the tension on the serpentine belt, and then once that happens, I'm going to pull the belt off. All right, so this is the wheel well. We just removed the wheel well cover, and it is sitting right there. And I think I just got myself a project. So we have no access to the clutch plate. So this is the clutch plate. We just got to remove this, remove the pulley, and put in the new magnetic clutch, and everything will be fine and dandy. Now it's just a matter of trying to get ourselves acquainted. All right, more to come. All right, once again, we're back at the compressor in the wheel well. And as you can see, we removed the top plate. There was a piece of shim that kind of helped offset the distance of the clutch plate to the actual driving mechanism. It was a bit of a pain to get this out, but we managed. So now the second step is there's a retaining clip right here, and also there's a retaining clip on the interior of this. So we need to get both clips out before we could take the pulley out and access the magnetic clutch. All right, back to 2 hands. All right, good news. We got the outer ring out, this outer ring right here. And we did so by utilizing these trim hooks. Now we do have a pin removal tool, but as you can see, we don't exactly have very much clearance in here to work that tool in. So that's why we're having to go with the old-fashioned way. All right, now for the hard part, the interior pin. So just to point out a little difference, I don't know if you could see on the camera, there's a little yellow piece of foam on this compressor, and the ring is hidden behind that yellow foam. I mean, the foam is not unyielding, but it's still annoying that it's covering the interior pin. Anyway, I could see a piece of that whole retaining clip, so I'm gonna try and open this. So I've taken out the foam clip. It is actually fiberglass. So I scratched it out so we could expose the ring. Now I think you can better see the retaining clip inside. Now again, I'm using just the needle nose pins to extract these retaining clips, and just want to show you the in progress. All right, so there's the primary retainer. Here's the... All right, now comes the most difficult part of the operation, which is removing the pulley altogether. And since we have no room to use a puller, we're going to figure this part out. All right, the pulley is finally out. This after many hours of trying, and we couldn't do it from the bottom. We had to get rid of the alternator. We'll move the alternator up here, move the fan, and give it some room. I thought I could turn up the compressor and use the wedge tool, but I couldn't do it. So we ended up leaving it in this format, and we had a little room to work our rubber mallet, and we banged the shit out of it. So that's how we got it out. All right, now for the inner retaining ring and then the replacement magneto motor. So there's our broken coil. As you can see, it's got a retaining clip in the middle there that we still got to get out. And once we get that out, we could pull the coil out, replace it with a new one. I've taken the retaining ring out. Now the coil should just snap off. Let's try to remember the orientation of the outlet, which is in the 5 o'clock direction. It's the broken coil. It's the new coil. We're just going to reinsert it in the 5 o'clock position. As such, okay? Just like that. Hopefully, now we're going to put the clip back and start putting everything back. All right, we finally installed everything, and that's the compressor, and we're going to start the car up and test it out. All right, as you can see, the pulley is running, but the compressor, the electronic clutch just hasn't engaged. It just engaged. So the problem is fixed. Alright, this has been a huge pain in the ass, and I would not recommend doing it unless you are very comfortable with tearing up your car. So go and just pay the $1,000 and get a mechanic to do it, because I mean, I wouldn't do it again. So anyway, but push comes to shove, if you need to replace the clutch, it is possible. You just need some time. All right, I hope this video helped you. Good luck.